Are you getting any feelings about anything yet?
I have a man coming through who has a sports connection.
Oh, really?
Who's deceased.
Okay.
But then I also, these past few days, have been picking up on a person who passed away in a car accident. That's been coming through really strongly, but we'll see if it connects.
What a beautiful area.
It's like we're here.
You have a great reading.
Will do. All right, love you, Mom. Bye.
Bye.
Hello, Tyler. How you doing?
Good, great to meet you.
Good morning.
Oh my gosh, thank you for having me. I love it. Oh.
My name is Michael Sam, and Tyler probably recognized me as the first openly gay athlete to come out in the NFL.
Wow. I love it.
After you.
Oh, thank you. So I walk up to the door, and I'm greeted by this really tall, really handsome man who was very nice and invited me in. All right, well, thank you for having me. I'm glad to be here.
Yeah, I'm glad to be here as well.
The way that this kind of goes is I do two separate types of readings. We can do a medium reading where we connect to people that are past, or we can talk about your personal life.
Wherever comes to you, you done
Sounds good.
related to me.
Awesome.
I've never had any readings or seen a medium before. I'm not gonna lie, I'm quite nervous and a little frightened because I don't know what's gonna happen. I'm an emotional wreck.
Okay, so what I'll do is I'll open up just naturally and see where I'm kind of authentically guided, and then if you have any like questions or anything that you want to ask, we can try to see if anything will pop in, but I'm just gonna kind of go where I'm guided. 1 minute here. Yeah, this is interesting. Let's see. I have someone coming through already. I don't know why there's such an emphasis on sports.
Go with it. What?
Okay. On the way here, I had a sports man coming through of a younger energy that acknowledged, from their perspective, they felt like they've been gone quite some time, but there was a reference to a car accident. He came through and acknowledged that he died at a young age. Talked about the fact that where he had passed away was somewhere that he was familiar with, like going home or just being in a place where he shouldn't have had an accident.
Yeah.
That's the way it comes across. So does that make sense to you?
There is someone who died young.
Okay.
He was my best friend.
Right.
My first friend that I made at University of Missouri. He died in a car accident.
Do you know if there was an issue with the seatbelt?
He was not wearing a seatbelt, and the place that you're talking about is a familiar sight because Daniel was actually going home, and he meant a lot to me.
Oh, wow.
Daniel was actually the first friend, really true friend that I ever had. It's been 5 years, and since he passed away, and I didn't really want to get emotional because to go through that was painful.
I don't know why this is coming through the way it is. It's referencing to after he passed away. Talked about the funeral. Someone put a signed ball or signed like sports memorabilia. He's talking about the fact this was either put with him, like after he passed.
Because I put my ring that is engraved with my name, I put it in his casket. I gave him mine and I took his.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Nice.
So I told him, and I was like, I will give it back to you when I see you again.
Yeah. There was an appreciation for that.
Thank you.
For sure.
Only thing that was in Daniel's casket was the ring of our first bowl game in college. We went to the Texas Bowl. So when Tyler was mentioning about something was left with Daniel's, I knew exactly what it was. I do have a question for you.
Sure, absolutely.
I do not know if this person is alive or dead.
Uh-huh.
He's my brother,
Okay.
Julian.
Okay.
And he went missing in 1999.
Mm-hmm.
Me and my little sister was the last people to see him. And after that, we pronounced him dead 2 years later. But I want to know if do you know, like where you picking up? Yeah.
Sure.
Julian went missing in October of 1998. It was on a Friday when the last time me and my little sister saw him. The morning, Julian always will wait by me and my little sister for the bus. As the bus came close, he went in the back of the house and he waved at us. We waved back, and we never saw him again. It was like he vanished.
How old was he at the time?
I was 9. Julian must have been between 16 and 18.
Okay. I have like, ooh, I got the chills. Weird. I definitely don't get a deceased vibe. I get absolutely no feeling on the other side at all, even remotely. It is possible, though, that he might still be alive.
Well,
that's
it
interesting.
gives me hope then.
Yeah, yeah. For sure.
Tyler did give me some hope, and if he is out there, I hope, you know, that he knows that we're thinking about him and we love him and we'll always miss him. I really do believe that in my heart. I'll see him again.
So we can focus on personal life. Of love, health, career, and family, what are you most curious about hearing?
Let's talk about my love life.
Love life, all right. Are there any romantic partners in your life currently? Anyone you're curious about? Anything you'd
You tell me.
Yeah, totally. So let's see where we're gonna go. Great, I'm gonna get a whole new page here because there's a lot popping up.
I'm a complicated person.
Oh, no, it's great, I love it. Awesome.
I'm at a point in my life where it's a lot of uncertainty. I know what I want, but I don't know about how to get it.
I do want to actually talk about, well, do you want to know about kids?
I do want to know about kids.
Okay. So I do see a reference to 3 kids.
Okay.
Okay. Do any twins run in your family at all?
No.
Okay.
Not that I know of.
That you know, okay. I'm saying a reference to twins.
Okay.
That's coming through on that end. Basically, I'm referencing to a 5 to 7 year period.
That's all I always said. I said I wanted 3 kids, and I do want 2 boys and 1 girl. So that's assurance that it's gonna happen. But he said twins. I was like, oh.
So 2016 is all about transition. In the current present moment, see an opportunity to actually be with a person right now. Is there anybody in your life currently where there has either been a romantic past that could be a future that would be in your life currently? I'm seeing a very specific situation of someone who I'm not in a relationship with, but there is a possibility if timing can align with this, but it's kind of like 1 foot in, 1 foot out. That's the way it comes across. Yeah. So does that make sense to you? This person will be pulled geographically in a different location than where you'll be pulled geographically. Okay. And that's something that could be something to overcome. So where's this person living currently?
He's living in Dallas.
Cool, okay.
Yeah.
And then where are you living generally?
In Missouri.
Missouri, cool. The thing is with this particular opportunity is that it's like we either have to solidify this relationship, firm it up, or no investment, because it'll kind of linger.
Cut them off.
Yeah, no, seriously. Yeah, no, legitimately, because it's like it either needs to get firmed up within 6 months or it will dissipate. Fish or cut bait. Either we do it or we don't. Awesome.
Okay, I see what you're working with, Ty.
Yeah.
Every dandy wants to, to know about their love life. And as he said, nothing's set in stone, but you know, we make our own destiny.
There's one other thing that's coming through with your friend who passed. I keep hearing in my head, he's saying that it's essential to get out of your comfort zone in order to grow. And then the other thing that I heard.
Okay, Ty, I think we found our place.
Nice.
Beautiful.
Awesome.
Oh my gosh. Wow.
Love you.
Okay, love you, Ty. Have fun.
Will do. So I'm in Sherman Oaks today getting ready to go into this appointment, and I have a lot coming through. I already have so many people trying to connect that I'm actually feeling a little overwhelmed going into this reading. Oh, how are you? Hey, great to meet you.
I'm Ryan Lochte.
Oh, Ryan Lochte, yes, of course. Great to see you.
How you doing? Come in.
Oh my gosh, thank you for having me.
Yes, of course.
How funny. I totally recognize you.
I'm Ryan Lochte, and Tyler may know me as an Olympic swimmer. I've been to 4 Olympics, and I've won 12 Olympic medals.
Well, thank you for having me today.
Yes, thank you for coming.
Yes, it's awesome meeting you. It's really interesting.
In the back, I have Kayla, my beautiful fiance. I'm kind of skeptical about the whole thing. My fiance, she loves Tyler, watches this show all the time. I'm always sitting in the bed and being like, I don't think that's real. But she's like, no, it is. We get in arguments about it. No, he's telling the truth. This is amazing. So I'm really excited for him to do my reading and hopefully see if I'm a believer. You do your thing.
All right, awesome, perfect. Carolina, okay. Oh, that's random. What I will say, this is kind of interesting, there will be an opportunity for you, and I'm referencing to partner, fiance, and there's a reference to a book, but I see her writing it, so this is kind of interesting.
Yes. I've been telling her for so long to she wants to write a book. Mm-hmm. She has so much, and she's been wanting to write a book just about her life and write her story. And wow, that's awesome.
Absolutely. So please know, and it's funny because one of those books will actually, she's going to write multiple, but one of them will actually kind of be like a relationship tie-in, and I love that. But that really is going to be her thing. So she's also on an amazing track.
Yes.
I love that.
My heart just like burst. I'm like, yes, like this is so perfect for her. And like, that's what she needed. She needed someone to give her a push other than me. And now she has it, and like, I'm excited to see what she does now.
Before I got here today, I had this man that was really insistent to try to come through. And when he connected, he not only had messages for the client, but he seemed to be wanting to come through for multiple people. He was an older man when he passed away. He acknowledged a feeling of basically being, in essence, when they show me a symbol of glue, that usually means like they're the glue that kept things together, or they're an essential figure within a family that people kind of revolve around. There's a lot popping in, but I feel like I'm really gonna connect on mom's side of family pretty heavily. This is a very masculine kind of a guy, but he's referencing to the women in the family. He's having me refer to what looks like, I'm thinking like 3 females.
Yes.
And he's having me bring them up. He's very protective of these 3 women. And the feeling that comes across is being very connected to them, like, and there's a very, very close connection. Who would those 3 women be?
My grandpa and grandma, they had 3 girls.
Right.
And it was my mom, my Aunt Maggie, and my Aunt Danya.
He's around those 3 girls. The feeling is like, I'm still with them, I'm still with them, and there's a lot of love there. This is kind of strange because when he transitions, there isn't a feeling of necessarily being shocked, but there is a feeling of when I actually die, I don't necessarily feel like everybody is able to have a sense of closure with my passing. Now, when someone's progressively dying of cancer and we all go to the bedside and all of that, that's a little bit of a different story. The way that this is coming through is I still feel like there's some living individuals, and particularly when referencing to these 3 girls, where I don't feel like I have a full opportunity to maybe say everything I wish I could have said or done everything I wish I could have done. When he's having me acknowledge your mother, there's a feeling of, again, a feeling of a lack of closure. There's an acknowledgement of a geographical distance, and there's a reference of being separated or split. For whatever reason, this is being put in the context of when he actually would have physically passed away.
We're upstate New York, so we were like half the state away.
The message that seems to be coming through on the mom's side, and the reason why I can't drop it, is because there seems to be a concern when it comes to like the lack of closure with that relationship. The feeling that comes across is like, it still feels fresh, it still feels like unresolved.
Yeah.
But he does acknowledge being very connected to her and trying to just have her like, I don't know why he's acknowledging, moving on, moving on, moving on. And he's saying there's an issue.
Yeah. Wow.
And he feels like just because there might not have been able to be the physical goodbye, there's a feeling of like, there still needs to be closure around this because this wouldn't have changed the outcome.
On my mom's side, my grandpa, his name is Tomas. When he passed away at an early age for me.
Right.
Around like I was, I think, 8 or 9.
Mm-hmm.
His death was like unexpected, really.
Right.
No one was there. Yeah, my mom wasn't there.
Right.
So I think maybe she felt bad, like she didn't get to say goodbye.
Absolutely.
Because it was so unexpected, like we had no idea, like it just happened.
For sure. Well, I think it's good to tell her that he's still around her and you know that he has closure with his passing. Definitely.
You know, I'm like, took everything kind of with a grain of salt. Skeptical, I didn't know what to expect. I wanted to be able to believe him. But then when my grandpa came in, I was like, this is so crazy. How? Like, that's like my question. How? How are you doing this?
Did he have a brother? He's bringing through another man that he is viewing from his perspective as being lateral to him, but the feeling that's coming across is he's acknowledging other side of family. So there's a reference basically to this other, seemingly like a grandfather figure in the way this comes across. I don't know why that is, but for whatever reason, they seem to be making a connection. For whatever reason, I think we have like one grandpa and the feeling is like bringing in the other to kind of help communicate. I don't know what this is. They're having me reference to coaching, and then they're showing me swimming. He's having me bring up a reference to a medal, which isn't shocking. I know who you are. But I feel like they're referencing to like what looks like a lap. But this is coming through in a weird kind of symbolic honorary kind of a way. He's showing me a vision, and basically the feeling is I'm thinking out loud, like I'm connecting to him before I'm about ready to do this. And the feeling is like, he's having me acknowledge, I was here, I was here, I was here. But there's a feeling of like, before we take a dive, before we go and do a lap. There's a weird feeling in the way this comes across of just one instance, it's not like every time, What I feel like you could have had a grandfather like try to come through to you as you were swimming, and it's coming across in a bit of a strange way, but it might have been like a monumental event, like a big, time frame. And the feeling is like, though I'm not here physically, I'm with you and I'm thinking about you before you do this. And he comes through and acknowledges being so proud of you for you being able to take the steps and do this and handle this. But he knows that he was thought of, and the feeling is like, I'm with you as you do this. Does that make sense?
Oh, wow, yeah. Yeah, 2008 Olympics, it was in Beijing, and my whole entire, why I wanted to become an Olympian was to get an individual gold medal at the Olympics, and not only doing that, but break a world record at the same time.
Wow.
I mean, I set my standards high. So that was my goal, that was my dream, and I remember jumping into that pool, and I remember peeking over to see where my competition was, and I was neck and neck with two other swimmers, the current world record holder and another person from Japan. And we popped up, and we were swimming backstroke, and I just remembered looking up in the ceiling and being like, if you're up there, talking to my grandpa, help me out. And for the last, you can see in the video, the last 5 to 10 meters, I got this burst of energy. Something happened where I was dead even, and I just went like that.
Wow.
And I touched the wall, I looked up, and I saw Ryan Lochte gold medal, world record.
Wow.
And I was like, holy crap. I was like, I looked back, I went like this. There was a bunch of pictures of it. I was like, I went like this, and I was like, this one's for you.
Oh, that's amazing.
So his name was Russell,
right?
Russell Lochte. And he was like my best friend. Mm-hmm. And I was always hanging around him. So when he passed, it was like my best friend leaving me. Right. And I didn't really get to say goodbye or anything like that. And he passed away when I was about, I want to say 13 or 14 years old. And I don't know, I just want to say thank you.
I think the biggest takeaway from this is your grandpa was there for you.
Yeah.
In that moment. And he was the one that helped get you there.
Yeah.
And that really is profound. His impact in your life, he was there for a pretty short period, but his impact, I think, changed your life. And the feeling that comes through is that everything that you've done is not only a great accomplishment for yourself, but he views your accomplishments as his. And you've honored him and made him feel so happy by doing these things on his behalf. So you should feel really proud of yourself.
I do. Awesome. That is so awesome. My grandpa, he loved me to death. He was my best friend growing up. And when he passed, I wasn't able to say goodbye. And so now that I have that kind of closure, and I know that no matter what, he's passed away, but he's still up there, still watching over me on a daily basis. That means everything. I won't lie, I was a little skeptical
of course.
Before, but now I'm just there's no way you could have known that.
Yeah.
So me and my fiance, we watch TV all the time, and we watch the show, and we watch you, and I'm always the one being I don't know about this. He already knows them and everything. I'm really skeptical. And then she's hitting me, she's like, no, you're not. No, he's doing it right. He's amazing. But now after this, I'm just my mind is blown. Oh. You could definitely say I'm a believer.
Oh, awesome.
That's for sure.
That's the goal. That makes me happy. Oh, yes.
Thank you. I really appreciate it.
Oh my gosh, of course, anytime.
Awesome. My mind is still blown. I'm still in shock. I was skeptical before, and now I'm not. He's the real deal.
I was like, oh my God, I didn't even know about the whole Olympics thing.
Yeah, I never told anyone about it.
Yeah, but you were getting all emotional, so I knew you definitely.
It was just insane. And you never told anyone about your book.
I know. No, but the thing is, I've been sitting here thinking for this whole past month, I was just I need that someone to tell me all the passions I want to pursue. Yeah. And so him saying she really needs to do it.
When he said that, I was like, oh my God, she's gonna be amazed.
Yeah. But you feel do you feel better now?
I feel 10 times better.
You feel clear-headed.
We're gonna be okay, babe.
I felt that though, but there's your clearness. Oh, I'm so happy for you.